Hello, lady bosses. My name is Yvette Diaz. I am 20 years old and I'm from Muscatine, Iowa. I have always struggled with weight. I've always been a big girl. Like, for example, 5th grade, I was wearing junior clothes and wearing a bra, tallest ones there. I've always been that big girl. I have always been that big girl, and my biggest regret would have to be not joining a sport in high school. And I paid the consequences for it. Senior year, I decided I wanted to join the military. So I walked into the recruiter's office and he asked what my weight was, and I didn't know what my weight was. My parents didn't have insurance, therefore I've never been to the clinic, therefore never been on a scale. I've never had to weigh in for anything. So he asked, and I kind of gave him a rough estimate of what I thought I was. Even then, I was too high, and I had to tape in. So I taped in. I had to tape in my neck, my waist, and my hips. And that came out to be 47% body fat. 47% body fat. You know, he told me, he's like, that's, I highly doubt that's right. He was like, trying to lift up my spirit, telling me, like, you don't look that bad, and telling me that I don't look bad, and da-da-da-da. So I left there, and that was a huge eye-opener for me. I was like, holy cow, I'm 201 pounds, 5'4.5". This isn't healthy. I want to be in the military. I want to get in the military. So I started working out. I went from at MEPS, I didn't pass weight again, but I was 151, but I passed tape. Therefore, my whole entire military career, I have never passed weight, and I'm sick and tired of it. I want, for once in my life, to pass weight. So that's my goal. And I have tried it all. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to fitness. So when the whole weight loss, I gained most of it back. And I have struggled with my weight roughly between 160, 170. I cannot get any lower than that. And for 5'4.5", just to be safe, I have to be 145, roughly around there. And I have tried it all. Like, I hit my lowest a couple months ago in June. And that's when I hit depression really bad. And I started taking hydroxycut for probably a month and a half. Never take hydroxycut. That stuff will ruin you. It ruined me. It really did. And okay, so I would forget to eat. That's how depressed I was. Is I would legitly forget to eat. I was passing out in some of the damn cell blocks of how I was like, holy shit, this is not healthy for me. I can't be doing this to myself. So I stopped that. Obviously, I gained the weight back. So I've always been at 170. I can't get it lower than 170, and I don't know what I'm doing. I then tried a no-carb diet, and I was doing really well, but obviously I love carbs. I love my carbs. I'm sorry, but I love my carbs. Obviously, there's like a day where I eat carbs, and holy shit, there goes my whole weight back. Like, not even within like a couple hours of eating it. It's like all of my hard work, and it's like double the work to get it back, double the diet to get it back. And I got tired of it. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I literally gave up, right? And the thing too is that right after that, there's this one guy I knew personally. He's a personal trainer, and then he looked at me. He's like, you've always been like going up and down weight. Like, you're perfect because you have the perfect body for it. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, a bodybuilder. You could be a bodybuilder. Da 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 da. And if anything, he inspired me. He really did. So I asked him, I was like, well, what do I gotta do? And he's like, well, just because I know you personally, usually how he does it is he charges for 2 days a week $200. And he's like, I'll make an exception for you because I know you personally, and I really want to see you progress, and I'll make the exception to see you 5 times a week. I'm like, that's still on my paycheck. I can't afford that. Okay, so I was like, okay, I pushed that aside. I was like, I kind of gave up on that too. I was like, no, there's nothing for me. I have tried it all. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about fitness. Like, I've literally learned how to do sit-ups at basic training. I still can't run, but I learned how to run at basic training. I learned how to do push-ups at basic training. I did 0 push-ups on my first day because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So, anyways, I came across the LadyBoss program, and I was inspired by her because she was at my weight, 170, and she looked like me too, and it really inspired me. So I got involved with it, and holy cow, it has changed my life. Like, I can't do this by myself. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to fitness. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the meals. I don't know what to eat. I don't know anything. And this literally has everything for you. It's a little mini personal trainer on your phone for only, what, $30 a month? Like, what more could you ask for? Okay, so when I started this program, obviously, like everywhere else, I was at 171 because every time I give up on a diet, every time I give up on something, it's always that. And the thing is like, I've always been weak. I've always struggled. I've always been scared, terrified of my PT test, right? And when I started this program, it was right before my PT test. So when I got involved, I was asking advice from a bunch of lady bosses, and ironically, some of them were military too, so they helped me out. And it's so supportive. I passed my PT test with flying colors because I was doing her workouts and some of the workouts to actually train for the PT test. So I was doing double the work, and I am super amazed because first of all, I've never had any of this. I've never been like, I clearly have a lot of work to do, but for the most part, okay, when I started this program, my neck was 12 inches. My waist was 31 inches. My hips were 41 inches. Now I'm at 14 inches, 28 inches on my waist, and I'm 39 inches on my hips. And guess what? I weighed in this morning. I weigh 159. I weigh 159. And I am super duper excited about this because I've only been in this program for a month. Only for a month. And the thing is like, it's not that I'm actually losing weight. I mean, yeah, clearly I'm losing weight, but I'm gaining muscle. I'm not looking like, and the thing is with like the pills and like the no carb diet, I wasn't gaining any muscle. I wasn't like, it wasn't doing me any good. And if anything, it made me sicker than a freaking dog. I was sick. It was everything that wasn't good for me. And this has completely changed my life in every aspect of I can do it, because if it wasn't for this program, I would still be lost roaming around and not knowing what the hell I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. It's a mini personal trainer on my phone, and I'm so happy I came across it because I wouldn't be here right now if I am.